I can't believe you called the police on me. What is wrong with you?
You left me no choice. Stay away from here.
On February 15th, 2026, officers were dispatched to a residence in response to a reported domestic disturbance. What began as a father's desperate call for help would spiral into something far more complicated than anyone anticipated. "How are you doing today, sir?" "Not well. Not well at all. I've got a situation with my son Victor, and I don't know what else to do. I'm Officer Daniel Reyes. I've got my body cam on. Can you walk me through what's happening?" "He's been living here for 6 months. Said it was temporary, but he won't leave. And this morning things got violent." "Does Victor live at this address?" "Well, he moved in last August after his business failed. Told me it was just until he got back on his feet. But now he acts like he owns the place." "Okay, and where is he right now?" "In the garage. He doesn't know I called you. I had to do it from my bedroom. I locked myself in there after what happened this morning." "What happened this morning?" "He found out I changed the locks on my bedroom door. He went crazy, punched a hole right through my living room wall, started screaming at me, threatening me. Officer, I'm 62 years old. I've never been scared of my own son before today. If you made it this far, then you've seen how the situation really unfolded and how fast things can go wrong. If you enjoy real, intense body cam stories like this, hit that like button and subscribe, because the next one might be even crazier." "Has he physically touched you? Hit you?" "Not yet, but the way he was looking at me, I've never seen him like that. He said he was going to take what's owed to him. I don't even know what that means." "And you said this is your son?" "Yes, Victor Thompson. He's 28. After his mother died 3 years ago, things got hard for him. Lost his business. I tried to help. Thought having him here would be good for both of us. But it's been a nightmare." "All right, let me go talk to him. Where did you say he was?" "The garage. But please, he doesn't know I called you. When he finds out, we'll handle it, sir. Just stay here." "Victor? I'm Officer Reyes. Can I talk to you for a minute?" "What? Who called you? What's going on?" "I just need to talk to you about what's happening today. Can you step out here?" "Is everything okay?" "We're all fine here. I don't understand why the police are here. Can you just come talk to me for a second?" "Yeah, sure. Whatever." He paused, his eyes narrowing as realization dawned. "Wait, did my dad call you? Did he actually call the cops?" "Sir, can we just step over here?" "Oh my God, he called you. I can't believe this. I'm his son. Victor, let's just have a conversation. What's been going on today?" "What's been going on is my father is having one of his episodes. He gets paranoid. He's not well, officer. Episodes. Since my mom died, he's struggled. Depression, anxiety. He drinks. I moved in to take care of him, to help him, and now he's calling the police on me. Your father says there was an incident this morning. Says you damaged property. That was... Look, we had a disagreement. I hit the wall. I shouldn't have done that. I have anger issues. I'm working on them. I'm in therapy. Can you show me this wall?" "It's inside, in the living room." Officer Reyes studied Victor carefully as they walked toward the house. The young man's demeanor had shifted seamlessly from confusion to righteous indignation to reasonable contrition in less than 2 minutes. It was smooth, too smooth. Victor moved with the confidence of someone who knew exactly how to navigate difficult conversations, how to frame himself as the reasonable party. His striped shirt was clean and pressed. His posture was relaxed but alert. Nothing about him suggested violence or instability. But Reyes had been doing this long enough to know that the most dangerous people were often the ones who looked the most put together. As they approached the front door, Victor glanced back toward the garage where his father waited, and for just a moment, something flickered across his face. Something cold and calculating that disappeared as quickly as it had appeared. Officer Reyes crouched down, examining the jagged hole in the drywall. Fresh white dust still clung to the edges. "This is fresh. Happened today?" "Yeah, this morning. I found out he changed the locks on his bedroom door. Like I'm some kind of threat. Like I'm a stranger in my own home. It's not your home, Victor. I've been living here for 6 months, paying bills, taking care of him. I gave up my life to be here. You haven't paid a single bill. You've been taking money from my account. Derek's voice came from behind him, trembling with barely contained anger. That was for groceries, for the house, for both of us. Gentlemen, let's take a breath here. Reyes stood, positioning himself between them. Victor, do you have somewhere else you can stay? Officer, I don't have anywhere to go. When my business collapsed, I lost everything. My apartment, my savings. My dad is all I have. We're supposed to be family. I understand, but your father is saying he doesn't feel safe with you here. Doesn't feel safe? I've been taking care of him, cooking his meals, making sure he takes his medication. This is how he repays me. Victor, the family doesn't want you here anymore. We need to figure out a solution. What solution? I live here. I have nowhere else to go, and I have a crucial business meeting on Monday. I can't just leave. You need to leave today. Today? That's impossible. My car's been having issues. I need time to figure things out. Let's go check on your car. They walked outside, Victor's protest continuing in a steady stream. Reyes had heard it all before. The excuses, the delays, the carefully constructed reasons why leaving right now was impossible. It was a pattern he'd seen in dozens of similar calls. People who didn't want to leave dug in their heels, manufacturing obstacles that dissolved the moment they were examined. As they approached Victor's sedan parked in the driveway, Reyes already suspected what he'd find. The question wasn't whether the car would start. The question was what excuse Victor would pivot to when it did. Try starting it. It's been making this noise. Sir, just try starting it. The engine turned over immediately, purring to life without hesitation. Victor stared at the dashboard as if it had betrayed him. See? Okay, it started this time, but it's been unreliable. Your car is fine, Victor. You need to pack your things. I need time. I can't just pack up my entire life in an hour. Can I at least have until tomorrow morning? No. Today. This is unreasonable. Officer, you don't understand what it's like living with him. His mood swings. The constant accusations. What accusations? He thinks I'm stealing from him. Taking his money. Using his credit cards. It's all in his head. He's paranoid. I have bank statements. I can show you. Derek's voice cracked with frustration from where he stood near the garage. Dad, please. You're embarrassing yourself. Reyes kept his focus on Victor. Victor, how long have you been living here? 6 months. Like I said. And you're saying you've been paying rent? Contributing? I've been contributing in other ways. Taking care of him. Making sure he eats. That he stays safe. Safe from what? From himself. Look, officer, this is a family matter. My father needs help. Professional help. Not police intervention. Your father called us because he felt threatened. By me? I would never hurt him. He's my dad. The words came out smooth and practiced, but Reyes noticed a subtle shift in Victor's body language. The way his shoulders tensed. The way his jaw tightened. Victor was spinning a narrative, painting himself as the dutiful son caring for a mentally unstable father. It was compelling, almost convincing. But the hole in the living room wall told a different story. So did the fear in Derek's eyes. Reyes had seen this dynamic before. Adult children who moved back home and never left, who transformed from guests into occupants, who convinced themselves they were owed something for their presence. The car started fine. The excuses were already shifting. And Victor still hadn't moved an inch toward packing. Victor, I need you to be straight with me. Have you threatened your father? No, absolutely not. He says, this morning you told him you were going to take what's owed to you. What does that mean? I don't remember saying that. If I did, I was frustrated. We've been arguing about the locks, about him shutting me out. Why do you think he changed the locks? Because he's paranoid. Because he thinks I'm going to hurt him or steal from him, or, I don't know. He's not thinking clearly. Or maybe he changed them because he's afraid of you. Victor's voice softened, his eyes taking on a wounded quality. I lost my mom too, Officer, she died 3 years ago and it destroyed both of us. I've been trying to help my father through his grief, through his depression. I sacrificed my career, my relationships, everything to be here for him. And the moment I try to establish boundaries, the moment I stand up for myself, he calls the cops. Does that sound like I'm a problem here? Victor, I understand this is difficult. No, you don't. You have no idea what it's like watching your father fall apart, and knowing you're all he has left, knowing that if you leave, he might... He trailed off, shaking his head. Might what? He might hurt himself. He's talked about it. When he drinks, he talks about not wanting to be here anymore, about wanting to be with Mom. That's not true. I never said that. Dad, you did multiple times. Remember last month? You were drunk and crying, and you said, I wasn't drunk. And I never. Victor, why are you lying? I'm not lying. I'm trying to protect you. Protect me? By making things up? Victor pulled out his phone. Holding it up, I'm documenting this. For both of our protection. What are you doing? Recording. I have a right to document this interaction. Put the phone away, Victor. I'm within my rights. This is for my protection against false allegations. Victor, I need you to put the phone down. Am I being detained? No, but... Then I can record. This is legal. I'm protecting myself against police harassment and elder abuse. Elder abuse? I'm the one who's being abused. Are you Dad? Who changed the locks? Who called the police? Who's trying to make their own son homeless? Because you threatened me. You destroyed my property. I told you the wall was an accident. We were arguing and I lost my temper. I'm working on it with my therapist. What therapist? You don't go to therapy. I do. Every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Dr. Morrison. You can call and verify if you want. Officer, don't believe him. He's manipulating you. This is what he does. What I do? Dad, you're the one with a record. A record? Yeah. Tell the officer about your DUI. The silence stretched between them. Reyes watched Derek's face go pale. You got arrested 3 years ago, right after Mom died, for drunk driving, and you're trying to paint me as a dangerous one. That was one mistake. One time. I haven't touched alcohol since. Dad, there's a wine bottle right there in the kitchen. I can see it from here. That's from last week. It's been sitting there for days. Has it? Or have you been drinking, and you just don't remember? I remember everything. You're twisting. Officer, I'm seriously concerned about my father's mental state. He's making accusations that aren't true. He's paranoid. He's erratic. Maybe you should breathalyze him, just to be safe. I'm not drunk. Then you won't mind taking a test, right? This is ridiculous. See? He's getting defensive. That's usually a sign of... Stop it. Just stop it. Dad, calm down. You're making a scene. I'm making a scene? You punched a hole in my wall, which I apologize for. But you're the one escalating the situation right now. Reyes had seen enough. Victor's performance was masterful. Each accusation calculated to undermine his father's credibility. The DUI revelation, the wine bottle, the suggestion of mental instability. It was textbook manipulation, designed to shift blame and create doubt. And it was working. Derek was spiraling, his voice rising, his composure cracking under the weight of his son's calm, methodical dismantling of his character. Gentlemen, both of you need to calm down right now. I am calm. My father is the one who's losing control. Losing control? You're the one who's been gaslighting me for months. Gaslighting? Dad, do you even know what that word means? It means you make me question my own reality. You make me feel crazy. You're doing that to yourself. With the drinking. With the paranoia. I don't drink. How many times do I have to say it? Then what's the wine for? It's for cooking. I made a sauce last week and... A sauce. Sure. Okay. Reyes stepped forward, his voice cutting through the escalating argument. Victor, here's what's going to happen. You are going to pack your essential belongings. You are going to leave this property. If you refuse, you will be formally trespassed. Do you understand? You can't do that. Yes, I can. And I will. On what grounds? On the grounds that this is your father's property, and he doesn't want you here. This is insane. You're taking his word over mine. You don't know the full story. Then tell me the full story. Victor, right now. The full story is that my mother died 3 years ago and it destroyed us both. I had a successful business, a good life, but I gave it all up to come here, to help him, to make sure he didn't do something permanent. I've been his caretaker, his support system, his only family. And now that I'm trying to set boundaries, now that I'm standing up for myself, he wants me gone. Tell me, officer, does that sound fair to you? What sounds fair is that a man gets to feel safe in his own home. And what about me? Where do I go? What I do? That's not my problem, Victor. My problem is resolving this situation. By siding with him. By following the law. This is his house. He wants you gone. You need to leave. And if I refuse, then you go to jail. For trespassing. Victor's jaw clenched. Fine. I'll pack. But I need time. At least until Monday. No. Today. You have 1 hour. That's not enough time. Then you better start packing fast. This is... Victor's voice rose, the careful control finally cracking. This is unbelievable. After everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed. Victor, no, you don't get it. This house should be mine. When Mom died, everything should have come to me. I'm his only child. I'm the one who's been here. I'm the one who earned this. Earned it? You've been leeching off me. Leeching? I gave up my life for you. You gave up nothing. You had nothing to give up. Your business was already failing. You were about to lose everything. You moved in here because you had no other choice. That's not true. It is true. You've been using me. Using my grief. Using Mom's death. Don't you dare bring Mom into this. She would be ashamed of you. Ashamed of what you've become. Victor lunged forward, his hand reaching toward his father. You don't get to say that. You don't get... Whoa. Stop right there. Reyes moved between them, his hand on Victor's chest. Victor, step back. Step back right now. He's attacking me. You saw it. Nobody touched anybody. But we're done here. You're coming with me. What? Why am I? You just lunge at your father. That's assault. I didn't touch him. The intent was there. Come with me. Now. This is insane. He's the one who's been. Now, Victor. Reyes turned to his partner. Can you stay with the father? Yeah, I got him. Sir, are you okay? Derek's hands trembled. I didn't mean to. I wasn't going to hurt him. Just take a breath. Sit down. Inside, Reyes positioned Victor in the living room, away from his father. Your father says you threatened him this morning. I didn't threaten him. We had an argument. And you punched a wall. I told you I have anger issues. I'm working on them. Are you? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're escalating. I'm escalating? He called the police on me. His own son. Because he's afraid of you. He's not afraid of me. He's trying to control me. To manipulate the situation. Victor, I've been doing this job for 15 years. I've seen a lot of family disputes. And I can tell you right now, your father is genuinely frightened. Then he's overreacting. Is he? You punched a hole in his wall. You've been taking money from his accounts. You threatened to take what's owed to you. That doesn't sound like someone who's trying to help. I've been helping him for 6 months. 6 months of my life. 6 months of rent-free living. You mean, I've earned my place here. No, Victor, you haven't. And deep down, I think you know that. Silence stretched between them. Then, barely audible, he deserves this. After everything I've done, everything I've given up. Excuse me? Nothing. I didn't say anything. My body cam has been recording this entire conversation. Victor, I heard what you said. Victor's voice dropped to a whisper. This house should be mine. I'm his only child. When he dies, it all comes to me anyway. I'm just claiming what's already mine. There it is. What? The truth. This isn't about helping your father. This is about the house. About money. About what you think you're entitled to. I am entitled to it. I'm his son. Being someone's son doesn't entitle you to anything. Especially not when you're threatening them. I didn't threaten him. You punched a hole in his wall and told him you were going to take what's owed to you. That's a threat, Victor. Victor stared at the floor. You have 1 hour to pack your things and leave. If you're still here after that, you're under arrest. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. 30 minutes later, Reyes found Derek standing outside, watching Victor load boxes into his car. Sir, I need to tell you something. We reviewed the body cam footage. Your son made some concerning statements. What kind of statements? About the house. About feeling entitled to it. About this not really being about helping you at all. Derek stared at the ground. I know. You know, I've known for a while. I just didn't want to admit it. He's my son. I kept thinking if I just gave him time, if I just tried harder. Sir, you did the right thing calling us. Did I? Because it doesn't feel right. It feels like I just destroyed my family. You protected yourself. That's what matters. I also need to tell you that we're issuing citations. Your son is being cited for criminal trespass and making a false police report. False report. He claimed you assaulted him. The body cam shows you didn't make contact. And me? Am I in trouble too? You're being cited for disorderly conduct. The lunge toward your son escalated the situation. A long pause. So we both get punished. The law doesn't always give us the outcomes we want. It just gives us what's legal. Derek watched Victor slam the trunk closed. I spent 3 years trying to save him. 3 years trying to help him through his grief. And all I did was enable him. You can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. He's my son. You're supposed to protect yourself, which is what you did. Victor's car pulled out of the driveway without a backward glance. He's never coming back, is he? Probably not. I thought calling you would fix things. I thought maybe if someone official told him to leave, he'd finally listen. He'd finally see what he was doing to me. And instead I lost him. Completely. Sir, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you lost him today. I think you lost him a long time ago. Maybe when his mom died. Maybe before that. But today you just stopped pretending you hadn't. Derek clutched the citation. 3 years. 3 years of my life. My money. My peace. And all I have to show for it is this piece of paper and a hole in my wall. Will you be okay here by yourself? I don't know. The house is so quiet. I wanted that. I wanted the quiet. But now it just feels empty? Yeah, empty. Do you have anyone you can call? Friends? Other family? No, it's just me. It's been just me since my wife died. I'm going to have my partner check on you in a few days. Make sure you're doing okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. And sir, if Victor tries to come back, he won't. He's too proud. He'll see this as a betrayal. And maybe he's right. He's not right. You did what you had to do. Then why do I feel so terrible? Reyes had no answer. He walked back to his patrol car, leaving Derek standing alone in the driveway. Through the window, the hole in the wall stared back like an accusation. Derek whispered to the empty air, "What did I do? What did I do?" He walked back inside and closed the door. The street fell quiet. For the first time in 6 months, Derek Thompson was completely alone, and he'd never felt worse in his life.